Yeah, if we could move over to the player cards here, let's see the lineup of players here. We have. I forgot about that for Denmark.
Wow, Gustav. Okay then.
Jesus. Yeah, so quite the team. This is the matchup I've been waiting for. Yes. Look at this. Look at them. The two forces of nature, forces to be reckoned with. Which jawline will beat the other, chat?
Just saying, ATAC and Cassie looking pretty strong right now.
Honestly, yeah.
Not sure how into it Mabe is.
Yeah, those jawlines right there looking like they could cut like a knife. Good lord. And it certainly reflects the power of all of these players here because, especially Gustav's profile picture, because they are all excellent players. This is like people that are at the top of the game right now. So yeah.
So, any predictions for the match? Looking at the picks that the teams have had already, Denmark has picked accuracy every single time.
Yes.
100% accuracy rate. So that would be surprising to not see from them.
Yeah, would be quite like out of the blue for them to pick any other map set here. Whereas England has, I remember correctly, England has some very good tech players. Some very strong people in the tech category. So we might be seeing something like that from them today, choosing that map set.
Absolutely, especially considering they are 50% split between accuracy and tech. And seeing as we believe Denmark will be picking accuracy, it only makes sense that England would be picking tech here.
And yeah, here we go.
We have our first bans from England.
Yeah, so it does look like they chose the accuracy and tech pools here.
Yes, and Edamame. Okay then.
Man, I love that song.
Edamame is unsurprising, seeing as how close the England-Israel match was on that map. You have Denmark banning Quicksand, Come to Life, and Quipoth gear. Just fully tech maps. And we have Denmark picking Burn.
Ooh. Yeah, Denmark's first accuracy pick here.
That's not a super slow ACK map. Not quite mid-speed though.
Hikari in chat asking if Aqua is playing, responding to no with "It's over."
I'm not sure about that one.
Yeah, I'm not so sure. Honestly,
England having Maddie can single-handedly change things.
Oh, in a turn of events, Aquafleet is playing, apparently.
Oh?
In chat, they said.
Okay, then.
Not all is lost for England, folks.
Oh.
He's trolling? Oh.
Unfortunate.
Dang. Well, I mean, it is not over. It is certainly not over for England without Aqua. Not to say that Aqua is not a strong player. Aqua is certainly a force to be reckoned with, but England has just such an all-star cast here that it's gonna be. I mean, they still got like a lot of really strong players.
Yeah, and the Maddie Voltage duo on tech is very scary because Voltage will not miss very often. We have two more picks. Bad Guy and Bleep Bloop from
Bleep Bloop.
Just going for some more of the slower tech maps, it seems.
Oh, okay. We just got word that bad guy actually did not get picked. That is a fault on our part. Yeah, so England's first pick is going to be Bleep Bloop from the tech pool, which is, like you said, a bit of a slower tech map, but still with its fair share of uncomfortable angles and wrist rolly patterns. Some very awkward stuff.
A map which leaves space to miss. That is for sure.
Definitely. Especially towards the end, it gets like very, very uncomfortable with like how your wrist needs to rotate to like hit those patterns. So yeah, I could see possibly a few misses happening on Bleep Bloop this match. I imagine that is going to be a pretty tough map, even for these two all-star teams.
And yes, Medi will not be playing on Rift S.
Well, thank goodness. What does Maddie usually play on?
I believe Maddie usually plays on Rift S. However, being at Rocker's house.
Oh.
Have to be playing on Rocker's headsets.
Oh, well, that's bad news then.
I believe are an Index and a Quest 2.
Oh. Okay. That's gonna be interesting. I wonder how that'll affect his performance today. He's gonna get the 2% AC buff from Rocker's headset. Possibly.
It's true.
Only time will tell.
Maddie will be getting 101% on these maps.
Yeah, with
After
that
all,
considered,
Walker is just a mediocre player with a 2% AC buff on their heads.
Wow.
That's how they can 98-99 stuff.
Wow, you heard it here first, folks. Just like last match, more enemies are being made today at EUC.
You're seeing Denmark pick minimum, and England pick bad guy. So we will be seeing bad guy picked this match. Minimum, yes. I believe, is the slowest AC map we have, getting dangerously close to true AC.
Oh wow. Yeah, let me looking at the leaderboards for minimum. It's about a 99.26 from, y'all guessed it, Pandita.
Of course.
Of course. Who else? And yeah, that is certainly one of the slower AC maps that we have today.
We'll be having a 2-minute wait for a rack, apparently.
Ah.
In the meantime, we'll be receiving who will be playing for either team. From the way things are looking currently, England looks poised to win on most of the tech picks. However, things are going to be very tight on the AC picks. Both teams are extremely good at AC, and so it could go either way, almost based off of luck, honestly.
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, both of these teams are very solid in accuracy. I imagine with Maddie on being forced to play on an unfamiliar headset, it's gonna shake things up a little bit. But I mean, it's still, like, good players are good players, no matter what headset. So, and Maddie apparently has played on Index a few times.
We have our picks for Denmark. They will be playing Gustav, Cassie, and Drac. Rack is currently not here, so if Rack can't make it, then they will be having luck instead. Players are just getting ready currently.
No, Tadex, we were not saying it was true rack, but we were saying it was close, at least, being so slow.
It's low standard AC.
If you want to get technical with it, yeah. Has rack overslept or something? Could be a possibility. Happened to me.
Rack has 30 seconds to hop in.
Oh Lord.
We do have England's players, which will be Maddie, Floaty, and Jamie Dodger. Makes sense. Jamie has been going insane on Ack for quite a while now, and Floaty obviously really good at many kinds of skill sets, specifically acking them.
Bitesy saying he's calling Rack.
Oh.
In chat right now. Yeah, Rack is apparently online on Discord or whatever right now, but it's just not up right now. I wonder if I wonder if we were to see them right now, they could be like hassling with their headset right now, just hastily trying to plug stuff in. He's running home.
Oh
my god.
Oh,
Rack is apparently. Oh my gosh.
Rack probably should have planned ahead here.
I imagine so. He had a McDonald's shift.
Oh, but we are seeing some players warming up, as well as we are trying to fix the streams of some players, so Rack has some extra time to possibly get home from that McDonald's shift.
Yeah, due to these technical difficulties, but if not, then we'll be seeing Luck being picked in their replacement.
And from what I can see, it appears that Maddie will be quite good still. However, I did see quite a few act drops from what I would normally be seeing from Maddie on Rift S.
That could be, I mean, with how close the matchup is here, that could be the difference between a win and a loss. Bitesy said Rack picked up the phone and was running. Did you FaceTime them?
Oh my goodness. Things will be starting very soon, and so we will not be seeing Rack playing in this first map, which is very scary for Denmark, as Rack is their premier act player.
That could be what England needs right now to get the advantage over Denmark here. But
saying this is a Denmark pick.
Yeah. We'll have to see how it shapes up in the actual match. No Discord. It was a Discord call. I could hear it though. You could hear him just running and breathing. Yeah, we are going to be swapping for Luck. Hopefully Rack can run fast enough to get home before the next map.
All players are not necessarily in the match room yet. However, their games are on. We're just seeing them hop in slowly. Keep in mind, this will likely be partially England favored. However, anything can happen here.
Absolutely.
Especially because Denmark is a good act team.
Yeah, and in the tournament setting, who knows? Somebody could choke. Something else could happen. Somebody could have a tracking error. A lot of things can go wrong. Should be getting into the match soon enough. Seems like all players are ready. The ones that aren't like currently running home from their McDonald's shift right now, at least.
What I'm seeing, you still have a player or two that needs to hop into the match room.
Hello, Yerkli. Hikari has a McDonald's shift in 30 minutes, actually.
Oh.
Interesting. McDonald's is popular with the Beat Saber population. Hello, Yerkli. How's it going? Yes, I am casting. I will not be casting tomorrow, unfortunately. I don't have the time. Unless, like, somebody needs a slot and I happen to be open. But, you know. Is it the same McDonald's? It could be, you know? Just picturing Hikari looking out the window, seeing Mirak just frantically running down the sidewalk.
That would have to be crazy, because one of them would have to be multiple countries.
Yeah, that's true.
To do that.
All right, and yeah.
Players are loading in.
Here we go, chat. Put your bets in now. Who's gonna win this one? It could go either way, honestly.
Things are starting off in favor of Denmark.
Yeah, kicking off right there. Denmark with a pretty nice lead.
Holding 98-7 now.
Ooh.
That is good however, Maddie would normally hold much higher on this.
Absolutely, yeah. We'd probably expect more from Maddie usually, but unfortunately they're not on their normal headset right now. Dropping to 98.2, actually. Oh, that is not what you like to see, folks. And Floaty not doing the best either. It's just...
Yeah.
Zajami...
Jamie actually needing to carry right now.
Yeah, Zajami carrying the team on their back right now. It seems like things are evening out a little bit as the map is going on, but... it's still... Oh, what is happening with Luck's screen there? It's like stretched out and at like 20 frames a second.
Gustav currently holding the highest AC, just above Jamie. And then Cassie holding higher than Maddie and Floaty.
That is not a very common sight, folks. Yeah, definitely goes to show that Maddie is just not in the proper like setup right now to be at peak performance, and that could be detrimental for England here.
Yeah, with the lack of Aqua going in, things were looking very doable for Denmark here, and with Maddie not playing as good right now, things are looking even better.
I mean, who knows? Like,
to an end here.
Yeah, I mean, who knows? As like time goes on,
could throw a massive wrench into things.
Absolutely, a miss right now would be detrimental, as always with accuracy. I imagine we might be seeing Ulma possibly getting more used to Index as time goes on. But like especially maybe with a replay, but as of now,
with a miss at the end.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy! And that flips it in England's favor.
That will be a replay.
Wow.
For Denmark.
I imagine.
No
yeah. Yeah, especially with Ulma in such a nerfed state right now. If Denmark replays that, they could easily get that point.
That just has to be a replay. There is no question about it. It is such a
catastrophic scenario.
We are now just waiting on the confirmation of that.
By the saints, what sorcery is this? I'm utterly confounded by the peculiarity of this situation.
Calling a replay, quite unsurprisingly. I did somewhat Kursky stuff there. I apologize. Missing a wrench into things.
Yeah, the caster's curse always comes true, bro. It's never wise to tempt fate.
I still don't understand what is going on with Lux Stream.
That is peculiar.
Not even in the lobby. I think they're multiple minutes behind.
Oh god. Yeah, no, it looked like their stream was like slower than all of them.
They are in the lobby. However, their stream is currently them playing ranked maps.
That is such a weird. I've never seen a glitch like that before. That's crazy.
They're practicing the pools.
All right, yeah. So once again, we will be seeing a replay from Denmark there.
Aqua
Looks
with
like
the
we're going to be
mean-spirited
having.
comment, hoping that Rek gets splashed with slowness too, and then trips over and forgets he has a tournament. So takes a long way home. Ooh, it
Wow.
is a possibility.
Yeah, that way England can secure a point here.
Never rule out the slowness 2 splash potion.
Yeah, exactly.
Rack is
Anything
in
can
the
happen.
waiting room.
Oh, Rack is in the waiting room. Oh my gosh. I was gonna say we'll be having the same players, but with Rack coming in, it might not be.
But Rack cannot be swapped in.
Oh yeah, players are already locked in, so we will be seeing the same folks, and we will be seeing the same players for this replay.
This is, however, still not a bad situation for Denmark,
No,
as
absolutely
we
not.
have seen how good their accuracy is on this map regardless.
Yeah, honestly, with Maddie in just such a poor situation right now, it is not looking good for England, especially with how we saw how they performed just that last map. So I'm wondering if possibly their tech skills could come in clutch somehow. Um, but as of now, it's looking unlikely. It's not looking good for England at all. Yeah, I wonder how fatigued Rack is now after running a few blocks.
They're currently attempting to fix Luxstream. Luxstream is up and they are in the tournament lobby.
Good for them.
Still running at extremely low FPS.
Good lord.
We might see them become more and more off time as their stream goes on.
Yeah.
That is impressively slow. Oh, and now it's just frozen. The beginning imminently.
Imminently, yes. Seems we're still having a few technical difficulties. I was thinking, chat. This piano behind me is really tempting me. Ooh. I mean, if things get desperate, maybe I'll break out into song like a musical. But I'll spare your ears for now.
Yes, please. I believe you're still currently waiting on Lux stream.
Oh lord.
Oh. Lux stream appears to be running faster now.
Oh, that's good news.
Oh yes, and the winner of this match will get into the playoffs. For anyone confused on how the Swiss rounds of this tournament work, you need 3 wins to move on to the playoffs or 3 losses to be knocked out entirely.
Yeah.
Both of these two teams here are on 2 wins currently.
Yeah, so the stakes are high here. They will move off to whoever takes this one will move on to the playoffs. And man, with how it's looking for England, that is unfortunate that they're going to be like it's possible that they could be taken out of the playoffs, like just from a few issues with like just Maddie not being able to be on his regular setup.
And keep in mind, later today, I believe we will also be seeing some 0-2 teams go against each other for their absolute final match for the loser.
Yeah, so I believe that is. I believe Spain is down in the 0-2.
I believe so, and so is the Czech Republic. Anyway, The match is beginning.
Here we go. Burn, which is an accuracy pick on Denmark's. I believe Denmark's pick here.
Yes.
Yes. Ah, yes, the replay. My apologies. I have no object permanence.
Maddie is not acting better than the previous round, unfortunately.
Doing a little bit better, but I imagine it's gonna go down as the map goes on.
The stacks come around. Yeah.
Those stacks are brutal, man.
The 98-3 again. Things once again in favor of Denmark.
Denmark keeping that lead by like
is a missless run on this map.
Hopefully. We can only hope for this. According to Adam, the most picked map of the tournament here, by the way. Yeah, for anybody unaware right now, Maddie is not at his usual headset right now. He is playing on Rocker's Index. So he is just not doing very well. Doing worse than we saw him last time, actually.
Almost falling below the 98, which is rare for Maddie, even on maps which are far more difficult than this.
Absolutely. Yeah, that just goes to show he is not in his element right now with this setup. Index is just not his strong suit, apparently.
You can see a lot of curve on those swings.
Yeah.
Which is not necessarily a bad thing, however, if you're not used to it, it definitely is.
Yeah, I'm really not sure why England didn't like swap out Ulma for anybody else. Because they probably have like a few players who are a bit stronger on accuracy, at least compared to Ulma right now.
They would have Poppy and Voltage. I could see Voltage doing better than Maddie is doing right now. I'm not sure about Poppy.
Yeah, it would at least be something though.
That is true.
Jammy and Floaty having to carry England
here. We will be seeing it.
Yeah, that is the point to Denmark. Very wise replay on their end.
Beating England's previous 98.4, I believe. And their old 98.3.
Yeah, that is the point to Denmark.
Apparently, Rack will not be playing the next map.
Oh!
That is somewhat surprising.
I wonder why that is. They still jogging home?
No, they are home.
They are here, yeah.
It's just it's possible the map style is not for them, as the next map you'll be seeing is Tech. Yeah, we'll be seeing Bleep Bloop, which is not exactly Rack's style of map. Tech can be a little bit difficult for Rack, as Rack plays with inhumanly close JD, which can make reading some of these things difficult and can cause quite a few misses in a match setting. Oh, and they have Bits. So for Denmark, we'll be seeing Bits, Cassie, and Gustav. A extremely good tech setup.
Yeah, very
the
first
first appearance of Bits in this tournament.
Yeah. England's pick here could be setting up Denmark for success. But don't forget that England still has some very, very strong tech players, especially Voltage. Well, I mean, I would say Maddie if he wasn't horribly nerfed on Index right now.
Maddie can definitely still hit tech and likely act tech somewhat well. You're awaiting the England players for this. We'll be seeing Ploppy Poo, Maddie, and Voltage for England. It appears we're having difficulties with Bits, actually.
Uh-oh.
Bits is not responding.
That's not good.
Oh, and England's players have changed to Floaty, Maddie, and Voltage.
They just edited the message there.
Yes. Things are very unstable here currently. Neither team knows exactly what is happening, I believe.
Yeah, this is...
Bits is currently in
unexpected.
a map and is not responding.
Oh my god. Was he trying to practice?
So, Denmark might need to switch players to a different player instead. Things are very, very chaotic here.
Oh boy. Oh my gosh.
Disconnected from the Denmark call.
Oh my gosh. This is unexpected here, folks.
We are having some insane drama over here in my first match of the day.
Wow. Okay, yeah. Denmark is going to have to swap out Bits for somebody. Oh, and Bits has reconnected. Bits has 10 seconds, according to Ryan.
Everyone must hop into their match rooms as early as possible.
Bits is currently trying to get into the match room. Discord is apparently malfunctioning on Bits' PC right now. Oh, we got Bits in. Okay. Bits is coming in. There we go, folks.
In the lobby.
There we go. Yes.
Now both teams will be readying up. We will be seeing Bleep Bloop begin.
Bleep Bloop. Yes. Personally, one of my favorite tech maps from this pool, if not very difficult and uncomfortable. I'm interested to see the players of just like such high skill levels give their shot at this. Interested to see as well how Matty performs on this with Index. Like you said, he probably will be able to hit the patterns. So, yeah, I'm still though like being on Index. That's probably going to affect his performance somehow.
The biggest issue with Matty currently, from what I can see, is stacks. And so if there's not too many stacks here, Matty can still perform.
And we are opening up with a lead on Denmark. Oh,
Keep in mind, this is the England pick. However, we saw Denmark miss on Burn. And this is a map which is much easier to miss on.
Absolutely. This some of the patterns on here are definitely going to permit for a miss.
And also, Denmark no longer has a replay.
That is true, yeah.
If anything goes wrong here... Oh, and actually, the accuracies are evening out. Matty holding one of the higher accuracies of the lobby.
Okay. Yeah, as you predicted.
However, England is favored currently.
As you predicted as well, Matty's starting to drop on those stacks there. Yeah, here we go into these little circling patterns right here. This is really like what makes this map unique here. It's these one-handed circles, or whatever they're professionally referred to as.
Voltage and Bits below the 97 currently, and Cassie as well.
Oh wow.
Meanwhile, the entire England roster has fought their way above the 97 now. Well, 2/3 of the Denmark roster is below. Floaty holding higher AC than Gustav. But not for long as Gustav takes over yet again.
Oh, they are very, very similar right now, Floaty and Gustav.
From the looks of things, the teams are less than 1 miss apart in overall score.
Yeah.
So anything can happen here. However, we are nearing the end of the map.
Yeah, but you know, this is where those uncomfortable like one-hand circles return here at the end. So we'll see. We'll see if there's any misses here. Yeah, you can see how harsh those angles are. And that's a miss from Denmark, folks.
Gustav. Things look like they will be going in favor of England on this pick, and there will be no replay from Denmark as they do not have one any longer.
That decisive miss right there. Yeah, and England taking that map right there. Oh, I am not doing well. I need some water.
And so, yes, no replay, obviously. We shall be seeing
Maddie did very well.
Minimum next. Our almost true act pick.
Almost.
It's like just a little bit too fast for Pulse. Just the right speed for Pan to take it.
Okay, and we will be seeing Rack on Denmark's side, along with Gustav and Cassie.
Solid hack roster.
Yes.
We'll be seeing if England will keep Maddie in, actually.
Yeah, he did not perform the best on the last ACK map. But I'm not sure. I don't think Minimum has any stacks in it, so he could pull out some better accuracy here.
Very questionable what we will see here from England.
Yes. And reminder, folks.
Maddie and Jammy.
Ooh. Yeah, Floaty, Maddie, and Jammy. Okay.
Reasonable. I was thinking it was possible to see Maddie swapped out for Voltage here. Voltage being the tech player of the England roster. I believe level 30 or 31 in Challenge Saber off of tech.
Yeah, but this should be a more comfortable map even for Maddie on an unideal setup right now, considering just how slow it is. Yeah.
Incredibly low hours for how good they are.
A reminder, folks, if you would like to donate to the prize pool, you can support EUC on Ko-Fi. I'm about to sneeze. Oh, lost me. Yes. But do not forget to support us on Ko-Fi.
I would say there should be no surprises here. However, we have seen surprises on ACK before in this very match. Starting off, Denmark with a 0.3% ACK lead. Maddie holding below a 98 here.
Oh, that is not good.
It is actually worse than Burn.
Dang, that is not what you like to see.
Maddie is somewhat climbing, however, holding 0.6% lower than the entire rest of the team. I do believe a Voltage pick may have been better here, considering Voltage is not bad at ACK at all.
Yeah, England still has a replay at any point, although I imagine they probably wouldn't call it for this, but you know, it's I feel like it would not be bad at all to switch out Maddie at this point.
Rack
although he is
above Candida's ACK currently.
Oh my god, and that is just what you like to see from Rack.
Immediately drops below.
That is just what you expect from Rack, and we're so happy that we could get him after his McDonald's shift here.
Doesn't matter how tired Rack is after all that running, they will perform.
Exactly, especially since this is a very slow map, so you know, no matter how low you are on stamina, it should be fine. I'm suffering from allergies right now, folks.
Rack holding at all times within 0.05% of Pan's score.
Good lord, just an accuracy beast. Carrying Denmark right now. Or well, not carrying, but
up as we are in the last third of this map. Denmark still holding over 0.3% above England. Although it does not appear to be a one miss difference yet, and so any miss could drastically change things. Rack finally dropping below the 99.2 as we come to the ending.
Wow. Just unbelievably impressive accuracy there, folks.
And I believe that will be it as Denmark takes it.
There we go.
0.35% lead here.
Yeah, it seems like it wasn't just the stacks that really had Oldma there. It seems like just being on index overall nerfs Oldma like to a detrimental effect. And that is causing England to lose a point here unless we see a replay.
Rack currently Rack actually act number 5 on this map.
That is
Rack is already number 2 on this map with a 99.23, however.
Absolutely ridiculous.
Insane. No replay, and we'll be seeing Bad Guy.
Yeah, we will be seeing Bad Guy next, and this could be match point for Denmark, so I wonder what England's move is going to be here. Will they switch out Maddie for somebody else?
I don't believe so, considering how Maddie did on that previous tech pick.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, this is England's tech pick here. Do you guys think we're going to go to a tiebreaker here?
The entire end of this map is big stacks.
Ooh. Uh-oh.
So we could be seeing some massive act drops from Maddie there.
And on Denmark's side,
this is playoff point actually for Denmark here.
Yeah, Denmark could take the win home right now and get straight to the playoffs if they beat England here.
The Denmark players as Gustav, Bits, and Cassie.
And England's players will be Maddie, Jamie, and Floaty right there. So they will be picking Maddie for this.
Seeing how the previous tech map went, as things get techier, England does better than Denmark. However, this map is not as techy as the previous one we saw. And so things could very well go in Denmark's favor here.
That is true. But don't forget that England does have a replay here. So if they lose, they could use that against Denmark and possibly change up their team composition here.
That is true. All players currently loading in. We're having some very slight issues with Cassie's stream currently. And so once those are fixed, we will be seeing the match begin.
Mm-hmm.
Crusader is saying that someone on Team England needs to force Matty to make his right hand more outward.
I did notice that, yeah. I saw that message as we were playing last round. Perhaps Matty is doing some emergency controller settings right now.
Oh, wow, Aqua. Okay, then.
Aqua, that is a daring oh my god, what am I trying to say? Bro, I am not doing well right now. Claim. I don't know. Statement, yeah.
We'll be seeing a bad guy beginning here.
And here we go, folks.
From the beginning, this should be Denmark favored. And then as things get techier, we might see the balance shift over to England. Oh?
Ooh.
Things starting in Denmark's favor, however, immediately shifting over to England and then back over to Denmark on this.
Oh, it's a tug of war right now, though.
We're
England
shifting between Denmark holding and falling back to being right exactly where England is.
Very, very close right now.
And misses are very, very possible on this map.
Absolutely.
And now we get the main section of the map.
Oh.
This is where I believe we'll be seeing a Gustav carry, as Gustav is incredible at this map.
Wow, look at that. Still holding 98 on those weird like backhand those backhand patterns. Oh my gosh.
We have a miss from Cassie on Denmark.
Oh. That is not what you like to see, but it is still not impossible. We have
2 misses from Cassie on Denmark. Things are suddenly looking very much in England's favor here on their pick.
It is still not impossible for England to miss here, but that is not looking good for Denmark, even with Gustav performing extraordinarily well right now.
The AC actually looking in favor of England as well.
Yeah, the overalls here.
I believe that England is currently about 2.5 misses ahead.
Wow. And Matty's still doing well, even on index. At 97.56.
That index will not be nerfing Matty's tech AC nearly as much as their actual AC.
Yeah, their true accuracy, you could say. Oh!
We have 3 misses from England.
Oh my god, that's
2 on
evening
Jamie,
out.
1 on Floaty. As
Holy
Cassie
crap.
also climbs up.
Oh, that's another!
Another miss from Jamie.
Matty is the only FC left on England right now.
This is now 5 misses. There's 6 misses.
Oh my
Floaty
god.
missing on the ending.
Wow. And as the map comes to a close, I believe that solidifies it. Unless
However,
some disaster strikes
we will
Denmark right now.
seeing a replay from England here as they still have theirs.
Yeah. That would probably be foolish of them not to call a replay here, especially on this match point. Playoffs are on the line here, folks.
Map ends and we see a 0.8% lead for Denmark.
That's it. Gustav doing
They're, however,
so well there.
16,000 points up, which is about a 4 miss gap on only 2 extra misses for England. So in terms of accuracy, this is 2 misses in favor of Denmark.
Yeah, so that is a replay from England. England has to beat a 96.7 from Denmark. But then again, this could give Denmark the chance to up their score as well. So
Denmark
we'll
will be
have to
playing
see how
the
it turns out.
same players. We could see something different from England, as they could be swapping someone like Voltage in. It is definitely not out of... England will be playing the same players, okay. The thing is, England was holding really, really good until the ending there. I believe a lot of the act difference might be from some of the England players partially giving up on the end there when they realize they have 4 misses or 2 misses.
Yeah, so this could be it, folks. If Denmark gets this, they go straight to the playoffs. As England does not have any more... There are no more replays from either of these teams here.
We see the map getting loaded up yet again. And we are into it. In the looks of the previous round, things are in favor of Denmark in terms of accuracy. However, before the misses happened, things were actually in favor of England when it comes to accuracy. So it is difficult to say what will be happening here. I am on the edge of my seat.
Absolutely. This is what I meant when I said this is going to be a very exciting match. And it has certainly turned out that way. England needs to pull out the win for this, or Denmark will be going on to the finals or to the playoffs.
It's also very questionable what happened to England at the end there, as that place where they missed all those notes is not very different from another section that happens earlier in the map, which they didn't miss on.
Ulma doing a lot better now. Accuracy flipping over to England at the moment.
Now things will start to drop a little bit as you get into the actual tech of the map. Gustav once again holding over a 98 here, which is insane.
Wow. Yeah, Gustav just so strong in this map right now.
But this is, however, England's pick to take. Denmark is on the defense right now.
That's a miss from Jamie.
Ooh, however, they are still higher than the previous score of Denmark.
Yeah, so if Denmark doesn't miss here, that could be really bad for England.
It's all on Cassie here, who was the only misser on the Denmark side on this map previously. A lot of the misses here will be from players trying to under-angle on a lot of the palm-ups in order to try to get higher accuracy. We see the next drop come in with the pattern that everyone misses. We have a miss from Cassie!
Oh, and it doesn't... Oh, no! That's a miss from Ulma.
And a miss from Ulma, and another miss from Jamie.
Wow.
England is holding below the previous Denmark score. They need to climb. Another miss from Jamie makes things look set in stone.
Oh, 5 misses now on England's side.
Going into the ending, Denmark is holding higher AC than they were holding previously. Yeah. And England is still not matching the current or previous AC of Denmark.
That is definitely looking like a GG there, folks. Even if Denmark taps out now, England would still need to beat a 96.7, and they just can't climb that with... There just isn't enough map to permit for that.
A 100% from England right now would not be able to bring their score up in that.
Wow.
And with that, Denmark will be moving into the playoffs.
There you have it, folks.
Their 3 matches. Winning this match 3-1. And so here we can see our bracket Finland and the Netherlands, the other match for the playoffs.
Denmark solidifying themselves as the first winner going into the playoffs that we have seen in the Swiss bracket this year. I believe England will be going down to the 2-1 bracket, though, so it is not impossible for them to pull out a win against anybody else in there.
More attempts.
Yes.
And likely against easier teams as well.
Absolutely. Yeah, and hopefully they will be... they will have Aqua Fleet, and Olma will be with his Rift S. So, But yeah, that is Denmark with securing their spot in the playoffs, folks.
And stick around, folks, because the next match, I believe, is an elimination match.
Ooh. And what will that be?
That will be the Czech Republic versus Spain.
Oh my gosh.
Two teams that are currently 0-2.
Yeah, stakes are high for both of those teams because whoever loses that match is going to be the first elimination of this year. So stakes are very high for them. I'm really hoping for Spain, honestly, because I don't know. I'm biased. I have friends on the Spain team.
Same thing here, but also I am somewhat friends with Uwu for the Czech Republic team. So.
Yeah, I don't know any of the members of the Czech Republic team, unfortunately. But yeah, that'll be a very exciting matchup for you all. And I will be departing. You will not see me for the rest of this weekend unless, I don't know, some catastrophe strikes and I have to be called in.
But do not worry, chat. You'll be seeing me another 7 times this weekend.
Yeah. Jack is just... I just don't know how you do that, man.
And that will be it for this match. We'll be heading into an intermission before the next one. Goodbye.
Have a good one, y'all. It's been a pleasure.